Welcome all of you to this video. We have understood the polyhedron and its properties in our previous video. In this video, we will understand some characteristics of polyhedron prisms and pyramids. Most people think of a prism. It looks something like this, but they do not know the exact definition of this. So let's start with the definition of prism. Prism is a 3D, means three-dimensional shape, whose base and upper end are congruent and parallel, and all side faces are parallelograms. Let's look at some of the shapes and understand prisms. Look at this three-dimensional shape here. Some lines are dotted here. These are lines that cannot be seen from this view. Look at the base and the top end of this shape. It is a long figure with base and upper ends. Now, let's give the base and top end of it a color like this. We can see that both the ends of this shape are triangles and its three side faces are rectangular, one in front, one at back, and one down. Let's look at the definition of prism once again. This says that the base and the upper end are congruent and parallel. The base and upper end of this shape are congruent and are parallel. Also, by definition, we know that all side faces are parallelograms. Side faces in this figure are parallelograms. That's why it is a triangular prism. Here is another three-dimensional shape. We can see that its base and upper ends are both rectangles, which are parallel to each other, and all its side faces are rectangles. This is called a rectangular prism. We also know it by the name of cuboid. If you notice, you will see that the prisms are named according to their base and upper end. As its ends are triangular, so it is a triangular prism. Its ends are rectangles, so it is a rectangular prism. Its ends are pentagon, therefore it is a pentagonal prism. Similarly, you can also identify the name of the prism according to the base and upper end of a prism. Is cylinder a prism? Let us discuss this. Its base and upper ends are circles and parallel to each other, but the ends of the cylinder are curved, that is, it is not a parallelogram. Therefore, it is not a prism. Now let's talk about the pyramid. What is a pyramid? On hearing the pyramid, one would probably remember the Pyramid of Egypt. But this is not the only type of pyramid. The Egyptian pyramids look something like this. It has 4 points, which we will write as A, B, C, and D. This solid has only one base, which is a triangle. It has 3 faces and all 3 are triangles. One on right, one left, and one back. It is a triangular pyramid because its base is a triangle. Here is another solid figure, whose base is a square and all other faces are triangles. Can you see that there is a triangle on each side of the square? This solid is a square pyramid because its base is a square. So, how can we define a pyramid now? The pyramid is a solid figure with a polygonal base, and all other faces are triangles. Pyramids are classified according to their base. Remember that all the faces in a pyramid are triangles except the base. Today in this video, we learned to identify prism and pyramids. In the next video, we will see some examples based on them.